The telegram crumpled in Clara Whitmore's gloved hand as the stagecoach rattled into Willow Creek, Montana territory. 3 weeks from Boston, only to find her betrothed dead 2 months before she'd arrived. Stranded, broke, and alone, she straightened her dress and lifted her chin. She'd survived worse. At the Willow Creek Hotel, the clerk eyed her worn bag and tired face. "No credit, miss. Cash up front." "Mrs. Whitmore," she corrected softly. "And I'm not asking charity, I'm seeking employment." He hesitated, then said, "Heard Daniel Reed might need a governess out at the Lazier Ranch. His wife passed last spring." A ranch job wasn't what she'd imagined, but it was something. "Where might I find Mr. Reed?" "Land office," the clerk said. "But Daniel Reed ain't an easy man. Grief's made him harder than winter." The land office smelled of ink, wood smoke, and mail frustration. Daniel Reed stood with his back to the window, broad-shouldered and unyielding, arguing with a railroad man. His voice was low and dangerous. "You run that spur through the North Range, you cut off my herd's water. My cattle can't drink good intentions." When he turned, Clara saw the storm-gray eyes and the quiet strength of a man carrying too much loss. "Mr. Reed," she said steadily. "I'm Clara Whitmore. I hear you might need a governess." A flicker of surprise crossed his face. "You came for Jonathan Hale." She nodded. "He died peaceful," Daniel said gently. "Weak heart." The compassion in his tone steadied her. "Then perhaps fate redirected me. I can read, write, manage accounts, and teach." Daniel studied her carefully. "You worked as a governess in Boston?" 3 years. 2 children. I also kept the household books." He almost smiled. "That's not usual governess work. The household needed help. I was capable." He nodded. "The position's yours. Room, board, $40 a month. Teach my boy, Sam. He's 10 and difficult since his mother passed." When she asked what he expected beyond her duties, his tone went cold. "Only that you educate my son. I'm a widower, not a villain." Something raw flickered in his eyes, grief, not impropriety. "You can start now." The Lazier Ranch sprawled like a kingdom beneath the Montana sky. Sam Reed burst from the barn as they arrived, all wild energy and sorrow. "I don't need a governess," he shouted. "You need lessons," Daniel said evenly. "If you ever want to run this ranch, you'll need more than fence lines." Sam glared and stormed off. Clara only said dryly, "That went well." "He's testing you," Daniel said. "I expect so," she replied. "I'll win him over." "I always do." Mrs. Lynn, the housekeeper, showed Clara to a clean upstairs room and gave her a knowing look. "You help. Maybe make Daniel better," she said. That night, over stew and silence, Clara observed Daniel quiet, Sam sullen. After dinner, when Sam tried to slip away, she stopped him. "Show me your lesson books." "Burned them," he muttered. "Hated arithmetic." "So did I," she said lightly. "But it's useful. We'll start with something you care about." His guard slipped. "Can I tell you about my ma?" "Yes," Clara said softly. "I'd like that." By the week's end, Sam laughed again. He learned, he talked, and he wrote memories of his mother in a small journal Clara gave him. Daniel noticed. More than once she caught him watching from the porch, pride and pain warring in his face. Then came another telegram. Daniel read it once, his face turning gray. "The railroad's claiming half my grazing land. Says my deed's invalid. 30 days to move the herd or face charges." Clara stayed up all night studying the maps and deeds. By dawn she'd found it a survey error. The railroad was using the wrong baseline. "Their claim won't stand," she told him. "Your grant's legal." Daniel stared, stunned, then pulled her into a fierce hug. "You just saved everything." They fought the case together. Clara testified. Daniel faced down the railroad lawyers. When the pressure broke him one cold night, she found him on the porch. "You'll survive this," she said quietly. He turned to her. "How'd you get so damn brave?" "I'm not brave," she said. "Just stubborn." "No," he murmured, brushing her cheek. You're brave. The air shifted. Daniel. I know all the reasons we shouldn't, he said. But I'm falling for you anyway. When he kissed her, the world fell silent. Later, breathless, he whispered, marry me. Not because you need security, because I love you. Clara smiled through tears. That's a yes. Sam, standing in the doorway, grinned. Does this mean Clara's staying forever? Daniel laughed. Yeah, son. Forever. 3 weeks later, the judge ruled in their favor. The ranch was theirs again. They married 2 days before Christmas, Sam beaming as best man. Clara had come to Montana with nothing but courage and $11. She found a home, a husband, and a son, proof that sometimes, the best love stories begin with endings.